Is there anything? My taste buds.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to... What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a...
So we all know each other, huh?
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait.
It's probably fine.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that's old news, though. So why has it come up now?
We have reason to suspect...
Wow, that's great! They can finally make...
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for...
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirit.
This is wonderful news!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married.
Right? I think so too.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be...
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly. It's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone, but...
What should we do?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's...
I don't think it's a good idea.
It's fine. He and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing...
I see. Then thank you.
Let's go to the Kamisato...
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra...
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
All right, then. We won't...
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan...
Oh, hi! Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the sudden witness
Why on earth are you?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to... Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon.
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs...
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the almighty shogun to the masses...
Right! Makes sense. 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best...
No need. I'll visit them personally this...
Huh? But you have other...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate... The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. No, but she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. So we just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? All right then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely...
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner? But you can't do small...
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are... Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests.
Not a problem. Take care, my...
Ah, you're finally...
Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these 2?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the...
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in...
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit...
Of course not.
I guess this is where
Aw, cheer up, Shanoji.
I'll try. Thank you.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm...
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you...
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is exactly how things should be.
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing. No doubt people will offer you a colorful...
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up. Nevertheless, there is just...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Khaenri'ah Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a... Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all, so although now may not look like the best timing for this...
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much...
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial... It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having...
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed...
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, after making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she...
Okay. So you discussed it?
We did. I guess it was a chance, and you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can...
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just wants...
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so... No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. I wish you a joyous...
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug...
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to.
Very well. I'll see you...
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound... It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventure...
I see. So, in my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little Secondly, and more importantly, the person if we intervene without his blessing, good intention...
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't...
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or my opinion is something like this. When something's... If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed, we don't know yet. After all, I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato. Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver... If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps... Well, life isn't always a...
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very...
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
All ladies entertaining guests right now,
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea.
Hey, Paimon is not in attendance!
You misunderstand. These two are We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as great.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the...
Yep, we tried his dongo milk a while back with the almighty...
Ah, I see. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to...
Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm gonna on the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my... So I gave it a lot of thought and
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but...
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have commissioned. The whole idea was to let my customers...
Excellent. There lavender melon, seagrass, and sea gannet.
What?
I do and...
You really think that's...
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try. Traveler, any thoughts?
Are you serious? Well, Paimon seemed like a scaredy cat if she opts out of this one.
3 milks with seagrass, please.
No problem. Give me a second. Here, your milk is ready.
The seagrass is stuck in the straw! Oh, this is so...
But it tastes all right. It captures the
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon's...
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously! Tasty food and drinks are some of what...
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to consider having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great...
We're just passing the time here, though, right?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the... Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan. But now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belong to one of the assisting clans to the... But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had?
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
again, Chisato?
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for... This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But
sounds like things are pretty tough.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive.
It sounds like you have some
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with...
Oh!
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to... He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of... But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away.
It's just two families becoming one big family.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry. I can't believe...
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard you... Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the... But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it?
Fancy lettering, you say. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter...
When it comes down to it... Yeah.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh?
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that, who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no
I understand. But my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let your... It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through... I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi. To be together with the one you love is a sacred...
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think...
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But there will... Traveler, let's...
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position?
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create... The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet...
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsu. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussion. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so, with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout. Actually, we have evidence. His name is...
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes.
As I expected, they cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second...
But why did they suspect him?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato.
No way! But Chisato got what you meant.
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. Her stance was so passive that she was easily... Despite all of this, when she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains...
So what...
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out. But first things first, we must go and rescue... Tell me where Shinojo is. Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please.
Get them!
Cascade!
Soldiers, quick!
The depth's back! I must withdraw.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. But in all the chaos, it must have...
What the? It's a tanuki?
Let's follow it and...
Stand with me!
Oh, thank the gods! Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cake. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme.
Calm down, Shinojo.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is...
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going...
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is the...
That's...
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and traveler. Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret...
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right...
Abuse. Nonsense. I was just out of nowhere. A low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the... I dare say, the poor lady was
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons...
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical... Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the... We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this god show no regard for either, he went out of it even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually... The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings...
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering. All...
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can... Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by... You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now in your years of service to the Shogun. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. Well, you are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryou Commission. So you come here with an elaborate excuse.
So, that's how you view it. Well...
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is... The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato, once the notices go out, that's it.
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems...
Kamisato Ayato...
You've made your move. No.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a... Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you.
Hey! What was all...
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, They ended up coming. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then...
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan, and the
Sounds like an all-around...
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past. But only if Kujo Kamachi is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady...
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need you. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead. Which... I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to... Are you really okay?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her... Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive, but it's too late now, isn't it?
I have a plan, but... Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not... Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the... But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer...
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an... By doing so, we can even strengthen her position. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes then we simply leave them to clear up the...
Got it.
So the network of connections?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our... Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing... In that case... He will almost... Sir Kujo, there are certain things... It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago.
That person is one of Matsura. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryou Commission.
Excuse me, has something happened on the... I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little...
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji, Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her...
I understand. Sorry to disturb... Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against the Tenryou. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm...
Are they really gonna own up and apologize?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so in any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things real? Paimon too!
These people from the...
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want, to be honest. I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size...
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
How much longer does... I have no idea. Master's been very on edge these past... I understand that he's anxious, But I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we apologize. It was not our intention. We promise our presence here will... If this stalemate continues, who knows?
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Oh, let's go and see.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't... I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. I'm sorry. I have... Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't... I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the street, I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato... I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of... But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And all...
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. You... Wait, you're the ones who are with the Yashiro... What do you think you're doing here? Are you...
Calm down. They're my friends.
Friends? Are you sure? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional... You are extremely important to us. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out...
Don't be rude. Listen to me. I know all the present state of affairs in... This is not an order. All I need you to...
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss...
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought... Yes, well...
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical. Would you please give us a second chance? For my ladies, I suppose you're the only person who can change the Tenryou Commission. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. I realize I've greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. So, please, if you would...
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else. Lady Hiragi is indispensable, so would it be at all possible for you...
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by to lose face for the Tri-Commission.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a We'll do everything we can to...
But the Tri-Commission must always... If the situation in Rito is left to fester if we fail to contain the situation promptly, try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please...
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have some...
Oh? Oh. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. But now...
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through... My father worked incredibly hard. My mother... This sudden turn of... Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan... It may sound preposterous now.
Huh. Pretty simple.
Back then, I had no choice but to... I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes. And I also had a young sister to... I didn't mind what became of me. But my family... Fortunately... I persist.
I think I now know. Shinojo once told me that he saw... I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because...
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to...
That's it. When his clan... It is time for...
Well said. It might not sound...
And I'm sure I can... I will use this as an This puts less pressure on Kamachi.
My best wishes to...
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact, my...
She really has the air of a leader. Hats off to you, too.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart.
Even so. Anyway, it's kind...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma... Perhaps for Master Matsura, a stable nation is the prerequisite, but human desire will... All I have tried to do is make sure Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier.
Wait a second.
If you choose to give up your stand, I didn't want to see her suffer because... Now...
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait.
All right. Farewell, and profuse...
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Oh!
The Traveler had one of the...
I'm sure he's...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would... It wouldn't have been so easy...
There you go again, my...
Naturally.